Hey guys, this is a video response to everyone that commented more info below on a brand new program that's going to launch June 21st, which is Wednesday, okay? And so this video is going to be about a half hour, so I want you to remove all distractions, and if you have to come back and watch it later, do so, because what we're going to do is we're going to watch a 15-minute webinar, and I'm going to comment on it. Okay, and I'm going to tell you what sold me on this program, okay, and why it's unlike everything that may seem similar to this, but I'm going to tell you what the differences are in this new program that I'm going to participate in next week, okay. So just hang with me, bear with me, and I think you'll enjoy what I have to tell you, and I might impress you with the information that I'm about to share with you. So, with that, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just comment below this post right here on my Facebook wall, and I will personally message you this video, which I'm going to set to private, so only people that comment more info will see it at first, and then I'll go ahead and release it to the masses after I give it to you guys first, okay? So, in any event, the name of the company is CoinXL. I'm just moving this over to my other screen. And if you follow along, okay, this is only 15 minutes, I'm going to tell you what sold me on this program, okay? And so let's jump right in. Here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Rick McCoy. Welcome to CoinXL. And this presentation, I want to discuss in detail the bonus plans that will be available at our launch date, which is taking place very, very soon. So let's talk about the passive strategy on our 1% daily trading bonus and how that's going to operate. You see, we're going to pay a 1% trading bonus. It's going to be paid daily for 150 days. Now, we have live traders, and we've also got an algorithm known as a bot that is making selective feeds, and we're making decisions on which cryptocurrencies in order to buy and which ones to sell. And so that live trading is going to result in a trading bonus, which is going to be paid each and every day at 1%. So you can count on from days 1 to 100 that member will receive 100% return of their initial Bitcoin investment. And then from days 101 to 150, CoinXL will pay an additional 50% bonus in Bitcoin to that member's account. So here's an example. If a member were to select our XL1 plan, which is for 1 Bitcoin, at the end of 150 days, the member will have received a total of 1.5 Bitcoin, or net profit of 50%, which of course is payable in Bitcoin. And of course, you can't count in the fact that the appreciation value of what that Bitcoin is going to be 150 days later.
Okay, I'm going to jump in right here. Don't let the 1 Bitcoin scare you off to join this. This is a higher tiered program. You can join this with 0.05, I believe, or half a Bitcoin. Actually, you can join this with 0.05. So just hear me out, and I'm going to explain to you. He's about to say a few things that sold me on this. Totally sold me on this. And one of them is coming up real soon. So I just want you guys to hone in on this, because this will make a lot of sense in a minute, okay? Just hang on a second.
Okay? But the members are going to be able to elect and decide for themselves when they want to withdraw the accumulated Bitcoin, either from the daily trading or the binary bonus. And there's going to be no minimum on that. CoinXL is not going to dictate that when your account hits 0.03 or 0.05 or 0.1 that we're going to automatically deposit that Bitcoin into your wallet. We decided to make a decision for the management team and leave it up to each member to decide for themselves how often that they want to withdraw the funds in Bitcoin. So whether it's daily, weekly, monthly, or if they want to just let it sit in their account for the 150 days, it's entirely up to each and every member. And so spread the word on that. I think everybody's going to be happy. And the reason for that is that you will be able to see results in 24 hours.
Okay, did you hear that? That's what sold me on this. Okay, so let me just recap it. There's no minimum withdrawal threshold currently at the time of launch. Okay, so let me just throw this at you, okay? There was originally a minimum threshold in a previous webinar, okay? They just changed that. Right here, look, members can elect to withdraw accumulated Bitcoin from daily trading or binary bonus with no minimum, and you can elect to receive it daily. Okay? So what that means is you'll get paid daily. That's what sold me on this. In addition to a few other things that I'm going to mention shortly. But that was the number one thing that sold me on this, point number one. Okay? So we're going to do a case example at the end of this webinar. I'm going to show you guys the minimum amount to get involved and why you want to join my team. I can tell you that right now. I'm teaming up with another leader. Okay, I'm not going to say his name until after the launch. But me and my partner, so to speak, are going to bring in hundreds of people into this. Okay? And we're going to give you marketing systems. We're going to, you're going to get a lot of spillover, okay? Because me and this other person have huge followings, okay? So for instance, I've got over, close to 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm followed by 7,000 people on Facebook. I've got over 2,000 Google Plus friends. I have a Twitter account I never use with 10,000 followers. Me getting referrals isn't an issue. It's finding the right platform that will help everybody get paid daily. It's all about getting Bitcoin daily. Okay, that's what I'm in certain programs now where I'm getting paid daily, and a lot of them are low risk to high risk. Okay, and the number one thing that I like to do in my programs is to get paid daily in Bitcoin and to get in 100% profit as soon as possible, because at that point it's all gravy. Okay, so I'm excited about this, if you can tell, but we're going to finish this webinar and then I'm going to give you a case study of how you can get involved very simply, and then we'll rock and roll. Okay, so this is point number one. Okay, you can withdraw daily if you choose to. With no minimum threshold. That's huge. People, that's huge. Okay, let's continue. Continue on.
Okay. In addition to that, the cutoff for daily business is going to be 12 midnight London time. So you can work up until 12 midnight London time, and you'll have to see what time zone that is for you, wherever you live in the world. And there's no server downtime. We're not going to take our servers offline to calculate commissions. We don't have to do that. So our servers and our website will not be down. It will be up 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Okay? So let's talk about our basic plans. And all plans are going to include an admin fee of 1.75%. That is built into each and every plan. Okay? So if you start with LL05, for example, which is our first plan, this is the basic plan. Okay? That's 0.05 Bitcoin. Now, this is the only plan that is not eligible for the 1% daily trading bonus. However, somebody can start small for under $100. They can get a position into the marketing system. They'd be eligible to earn a 5% binary bonus on any Bitcoin volume that accumulates in their lesser team. As you know, in a binary, you have a left team and a right team, and it calculates the volume on infinite levels. And it will also pay out a maximum of Bitcoin per day of 0.10 or 3 Bitcoin per month. That's the maximum that you can earn from LL05. But if you look at the price of Bitcoin today, which just went over $3,000, historic record, 3 Bitcoin per month is equal to $9,000 at the most basic plan that we have. Okay? Then you can upgrade, or you can begin at L1, for example, which is 0.1 Bitcoin. And at the end of 150 days, that will turn into 0.15 Bitcoin. This will be the first plan that will be eligible to receive the 1% daily trading bonus. In addition, we've given a slight increase in the binary bonus, and we've doubled the monthly maximum that you see there from 3 to 6 Bitcoin per month. That's the most that you can earn if you were to select that plan.
Okay, I want to jump in here real quick. So let's go to Google real quick. Okay. He obviously made this video when Bitcoin was peaking at 3,000, which was like a week ago or whatever. it crashed today. So let's just jump in here real quick and see 0.05 BTC to USD is what? $114. Okay? The 0.10 is just going to be double that. Okay? So let me switch this over to 0.10. Should be 228. 228. Okay? So keep that in mind. All right? And if you can only come in at the 0.05, I would still do that. I may even come in. Whoops. Hang on a second. Let me come back to here. I might even just come in at 0.05. Okay? And then when you accumulate enough to upgrade, you can just upgrade internally at any time. Okay? So don't, obviously coming in at the 0.10 is the smarter move, but if you can't afford it, you'd come in at the lower, obviously. I may even come over here and then bring in 100 people and then just bump up a level. So that's, besides the point. That's something you have to decide if this is for you. Also, I wanted to say this admin fee is only a one-time fee, okay? I think he did mention that, or he's about to mention that. This is like the third time I've watched this webinar, and I'm going to watch it again, okay? But this admin fee is just one time per upgrade, okay? This isn't charged like all the time, but just to reiterate, there's no minimum daily withdrawal threshold. So let's say, let me just give you an example, and then we'll do another example at the end. Let's say you come in for 114 bucks, and then you get a bunch of spillover, and you bring in a few people, that upgrade to different plans or whatever. You can start pulling out every day. Every day. So why they're doing that is so people can see results within 24 hours or at 24 hours. Okay? Which is huge. That's huge. That in and of itself is huge. On top of the transparency that they're going to have in the back office, and he's about to speak on that. They're going to post their trading results for everyone to see in the back office. And that too, no one's doing that. Okay? Just a side note, Global CryptoBot has done that. That's a totally different program, very high risk. We're not talking about that, but that's the only other program I've seen out there where they've shown their results to members only, and they're doing that as well, as you will hear shortly. So let's continue on.
And if you like, you can upgrade, or you can begin with L3, which is 0.3 Bitcoin. At the end of the 150 days, that 1% will grow that 0.3 into 0.45 Bitcoin. We've increased the binary bonus and the monthly max. We've increased that to 18 Bitcoin per month. And then to top it off for our basic plans, we have the L5. And L5 is 0.5 Bitcoin, which is a half a Bitcoin. As of today's presentation, that would be about 1,500 US. At the end of the contract term of 150 days, on the daily trading bonus of 1%, that 0.5 Bitcoin will actually be 0.75 Bitcoin. 9% binary bonus. We've increased the amount of Bitcoin that can be earned per day to 1 Bitcoin, or 30 Bitcoin per month is the monthly maximum. And you can see the admin fee has been built into each of these plans. So if you renew or you upgrade, then and only then we pay the admin fee. It is included in the price of the plan. Let's jump up to the premium plans, because that begins with XL1, and that's for 1 Bitcoin. At the end of the 150-day trading cycle, that will become 1.5.
Just a quick note here, you can see the admin fee is built in to the actual cost here, okay? So just wanted to say that real quick.
Bitcoin. We've increased the binary bonus to 11%, and 2 Bitcoin per day is the maximum that you can earn, or 60 Bitcoin per month if you start at that plan. Or you can upgrade or begin with XL2, which is 2 Bitcoin. At the end of the 150-day trading cycle, that 1% daily bonus will have produced a total of 3 Bitcoin. So you started with 2, and now you end up with 3. That's just on the passive side. But you can take advantage of the binary system if you want to refer people to our program. you'd earn 13% on the binary bonus, which is capped at 4 Bitcoin per day or 120 Bitcoin per month. And then XL4 is 4 Bitcoin. At the end of the 150 days on the 1% daily trading bonus, you would have received a total of 6 Bitcoin. So you got a bonus of 2 Bitcoin if you started or upgraded at the XL4 plan. 15% is the binary bonus. 8 Bitcoin per day is the maximum, or 240 Bitcoin per month. And then a plan that we'll be introducing shortly after the launch, it's pending right now, is the XL5. And XL5 will be for 5 Bitcoin. And at the end of the 150-day trading cycle, that 1% return will have yielded a total of 7.5 Bitcoin. You can be eligible here for a 20% binary bonus, and there is an asterisk by that, and that is because there is a qualification, which I'll discuss here in a moment. But at the XL5 plan, you can actually earn up to 10 Bitcoin per day, or 300 Bitcoin per month is going to be the maximum. It's just huge numbers if you multiply that by 3,000, not including where it could be by the end of this year. Okay. So here's the qualification in order to receive the 20% binary bonus qualification. All you have to do is personally enroll 2 people who enrolled to at the XL5 plan. Now, you don't have to start at the XL5 plan. You can upgrade, okay? But the important thing is that you end up with the following structure. So here...
Let me just jump in. Don't even worry about this. Okay? There's going to be like less than 0.1% of people that are in this program that even get to this. Okay? He's got to cover it because it's included, but people don't even worry about it. We're going to do a minimum case study at the end of this, but I'll go ahead. He talks about the trading here in a minute. That's what I'm waiting for. So here we go.
Here it is. You sponsor Gina on your left and you sponsor Jim on your right, and either they began with the XL5 plan or they upgraded, okay? And if you notice at the bottom there, it says personally enroll 1 left or 1 right, and that is not from spillover. This has to be from individual efforts, not from the efforts of your sponsor, okay? So right away you want to help Gina get her 2, and you want to help Jim get his 2. And once they have at least 2 members that they have each personally enrolled who upgrade, or they start with the XL5 plan, then congratulations, you are now permanently qualified to receive the 20% bonus, which is paid on your lesser team. And until you qualify, you will be paid 15%. So to get the additional 5% in this example, you have to have this structure in place. We're trying to teach team building. Help your 2 get their 2, and we will reward you with 20% bonus on all the Bitcoin volume, and that's going to be from the new members that get started, the members that upgrade, and the members that renew on your lesser team. It's going to be huge, okay? So here are the income objectives. The objective behind CoinXL is the bot that we have, the algorithm that millions of dollars were spent on that. We're going to provide live feeds to our traders. We'll have traders that will be located in Chiang Mai. We have an office there.
They're going to provide live feeds of their trading. I mean, come on. That's huge. That's called transparency. Okay, let's keep going.
A very big office. And our objective is to average gains of 3% per day. And it's not just from the trading of the cryptocurrencies, of the different tokens, for example, that you see at the top of this page. We're looking at like the top 20. And the algorithm is able to detect the slightest movement in either direction, if it goes up or goes down, and we're able to place buy, hold, or sell orders on that, and our goal is to maintain 3% per day. Now, that would ensure that the daily trading bonus and the binary bonuses are covered with room to spare. And any additional gains that are above the 3% is going to go into a special reserve account to offset any days in case there would be less than 3%. I mean, there's going to be days where Bitcoin is up and cryptocurrencies are down, but the thing is that we're going to be able to weather that by having these reserve accounts that are going to be set up from day one. In addition, we've got mining contracts for Bitcoin mining. That's going to produce revenue, and also from arbitrage, where we can actually, be able to buy low and sell high at different exchanges throughout the world. In addition, we're going to be releasing our own registered coin through what's called an ICO.
I'm going to jump right in here. People, they got everything covered, okay? They're going to do live trading in the back office, okay, or at least show their results, a live feed. He discussed how they're going to do it through arbitrage. I've heard of that before. The difference of Bitcoin on two exchanges can vary greatly, and so you just buy low on one and sell it high on the other. This is huge. CoinXL they're going to release their own coin in an ICO, is initial coin offering, and that is the real deal. That means it gets put on coin market cap on the exchanges, and so he talks about that. It's huge, people. Huge.
For an initial coin offering, and it'll be a CoinXL offering. So I'm really excited about this because it'll be a registered coin that we can actually trade against other cryptocurrencies. You're going to be able to buy this coin in advance when the price is very low. It might be a penny, might be less than a penny, but we feel with the power of our membership worldwide and through social media, we're going to be able to get the word out about this coin, and we feel our best customer is going to be our members. And they're going to want to buy as much of this coin as possible, and why not? What if through our combined efforts, we're able to drive the price of that coin from maybe a half a penny up to $1, up to $5, up to $10? And so the sky is the limit on that, and as that coin begins to accelerate and increase in its earning potential and its value, then it's also going to get the eyes of the institutional investors that would come in and step in and buy, 500,000 units as an example. So we're real excited for you to be able to participate in our own coin in the release of that. And it's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. So here are the 5 member benefits that I can kind of summarize of joining CoinXL. Number 1 is that we have passive results of 1% per day for 150 days. Binary bonuses of 5 to 20% that is paid daily, up to 10 Bitcoin per account. Okay. We've also got the appreciation value of Bitcoin, which is huge. The Bitcoin that I had in my portfolio dating back to March has now tripled in value. Now, I didn't work 3 times harder than I did in March, but just the appreciation value of the Bitcoin alone is well worth getting involved with CoinXL. Accumulation of Bitcoin is the key. We've also got our own registered coin, and that's going to be an invaluable part of your portfolio. As that increases in value, it could be worth millions of dollars to you. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or millions of dollars. I need to kind of clarify that. And last of all, but not least, is the portfolio of altcoins. And you're going to hear that term a lot. It is short for alternative coins, like the coins that you see at the top of this slide. And so as you begin to build a portfolio like I did here, and I've never done any trading in my life, but I did set up this account, so I wanted to share this with you. I just started out recently, as of a week ago, with 3 tokens, which was Rise and Basic Attention and BitShare. And you can see the dates that I started, June 5th, then most recently on June 11th. I'm adding to this portfolio, and yet you can see at the top my profit and loss for the day. I was up $397, which is 6.55%. And this is with only three tokens or coins. I want to build that up to where I've got at least 20. And so we're going to show people how they can do this if they're interested. It's not something that's required. But as you get into this space, there's a lot of money that can be made just trading one cryptocurrency against another. And if we've got the talent and the expertise to kind of guide you, why wouldn't you want to set up a portfolio? You can start small and build up, okay? So in closing, I just want to say this. You can see what Bitcoin is as of right now, over $3,000 per Bitcoin. It's never hit that ceiling before, but this is only the beginning of where it's going to go.
Let me jump in real quick. Bitcoin, this was recorded on the 12th. Today is the 15th. Bitcoin went back down to 2382. So there's volatility there. So yeah, I'd rather Bitcoin go down real low at the launch, and then we obviously know the potential where it can go. Okay, so if you can get in cheaper now, then great. So be it. All right, here, let's go back.
The next few months, because they predict by the end of the year it'll go over 4,000. We're well on our way there. And then 10,000 and on and on. But we've got real people behind CoinXL. We're not hiding behind a curtain. We've got faces. You know myself. You know Sarah. You know Simon. We have real trading that is taking place. that you'll be able to see in your back office. We're not just a company that's going to...
Real trading you're going to be able to see in your back office. Okay? Come on. Real trading you're going to be able to see in your back office. He just said it.
Say that we have trading and then we don't show proof of that once a week or sooner. We'll give you the actual results for that particular week, and you can see what cryptocurrencies that we bought, what we sold, what the profits were. You're going to be able to see all that in your back office so that you know that it has taken place. A real support in your back office. You'll be able to generate an e-ticket in the beginning. After a couple of weeks, we will have live support that you'll be able to go on and do the live chat. So anytime that you have a challenge with your account, you've got real people that can address that and get it solved for you very, very quickly.
Live support chat in the back office. Another plus.
Last but not least, a real solid opportunity to collect and accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. Here's the one chance that you have to accumulate this amazing currency, build a portfolio. Where can it be in the next year if you had 500 Bitcoins in your portfolio? A life that you can only dream about is right here before you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this presentation. I look forward to seeing everybody at the launch. Have a great day.
All right, real quick, I want to do just a little case study here. So, yeah, I mean, the guy basically said everything you want to hear. So obviously, if they can execute it and perform on their end, this could be the biggest program of the year, and the year's half over. So let's just recap. No minimum daily withdrawal threshold. Okay, so let's say you come in at the basic plan, which was 0.05 right here, which isn't eligible for the 1%. Okay, another thing, the 1%, it's all relative. The 1% is good because that means it's gonna. They only got to come up with 1%. We're not talking about, like in Gladiator Coin, I think it was 3 or 5 or 6 or Jet Coin or whatever the hell else. 1% is 1%. So if the guy's doing live trading and he makes up to 3% a day, and anything over that he puts in a reserve fund, the obligation of 1% a day can be met, And then obviously the 5% binary bonus, here it's 6%, here it's 7%, here it's 9%. So let's just talk about these first two. So let's say you come in at 0.05, which right now is $114, okay, as of today. And you get, where is it? You get 5% binary bonus. That's the people that are under you, okay? It's all relative. If you got 100 people under you, you're going to be able to upgrade real quick. You just won't get the 1% in trader bonus. But if you start here at the 0.10, which is $228 in Bitcoin, then you're going to get both, obviously. And you're going to be able to withdraw. The only cap, there's no minimum withdrawal, but there's a cap on how much you can withdraw. But it's all relative. 3 Bitcoin a month right now is 60. What is that? 6,900 a month. That in and of itself is life-changing, okay, if you get to that level, obviously. So these caps are set high enough, the maximum caps, where you can still make a crap load of money in this if you promote and share your link or get in with the right team that's going to provide you spillover. So like I said, just to recap, I'm trying to keep this under a half hour. Join under my link, fund your account. More information is to come. Once I get my link, I will send it out. You want to join under me and my other partner. I'm basically going to join under him, and then I'll get his spillover, which will fall on my team as well. Because he'll have a huge team, I'll have a huge team, and they'll be combined together to make a huge, binary downline, so to speak. Okay? And so I'm really excited about it. I think this business model needed some tweaking, and we saw that. Gladiator came out and messed it all up. So they screwed it up. Jet Coin's having issues. There's some other eCoin went down. This one seems to have solved all the issues. You need transparency. You got to show people what the hell you're doing. And there's going to be live support. They're coming out with their own coin, which is only going to fuel the interest in this. And people are going to be able to have the option to have that additional income stream with their own coin. I mean, come on. If you can get in on the CoinXL at pennies, and then a year from now it's worth $1, that's only going to add to your profit over the years. So I'm pumped up about this. I don't know if you can tell. And then what was the other thing? I can't even remember. Oh, there's a Facebook group. Now this one isn't the official one, I don't think. I think this is just one someone threw together, but I'll throw this out there just in closing here. Now, just if CoinXL comes out with an ICO, initial coin offering, it would eventually show up on here, okay, based on the value, okay, and so that's a whole other video. But if it shows up on here, you're in good shape, okay. So let's go back at what I would do is after the launch, I would put CoinXL as my #1 program in my portfolio, which I promote every day. I make videos every day, sometimes twice a day. So you're constantly going to have me and my upline promoting this. And as soon as I tell you who my upline is, you're going to be, oh, okay, that guy. He promotes religiously. So the other thing is I wanted to show you the Facebook group. This is free to sign up. I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. Free to sign up. Hang on. All right, let me go back here. It's just do a search, CoinXL, and this is a closed group. It's only got 121 members. I don't believe this is the official one, but just do a search, CoinXL. I would join every single one, every group you can on the subject, just to stay involved. And this has the potential to be long term. You know, is it risky? Yes, there's risk in everything. And time will tell how well this goes. But if they execute and do everything that they say, that was just covered in that webinar, and I would go ahead and rewatch this video. Let me get out of this. And if you're just new here, just get on my early bird list right here. It's right here is the post. I'll go ahead and put the link, the Facebook permalink to this post under this video, because I'm going to post this video to YouTube, and I'm also going to, it's going to be private for the first 48 hours of the launch, just so I can get the people that took action down here in first, and then I'll go ahead and release it to the masses. And then my upline's got a marketing system he's going to put together, and it's all going to be good, people. We're going to make some freaking Bitcoin this year for once and for all. So that's where we're at. Half hour. Rewatch this video if you don't mind, and do it without distractions, because it'll start to sink in. Okay, no minimum daily withdrawal. You understand what I'm saying? So once you get started, you can see results every day. That's what it's all about, people. And then that'll get you excited, and you can show people payment proofs. People want to see the money. You know, so when you're going to promote, you can be like, look, every day I'm getting a withdrawal. Every day I'm getting a withdrawal. Similar to these other BS programs that I'm in, okay? Just to be facetious here, you know, just to do a shameless plug here. I'll put my portfolio link under here. I just jumped into the 20-bit, which is a Bitcoin rev share. It costs like $2 to start. 20 ads, it costs $1 to start. These are obviously low-tiered, longer-term programs. And then I got a couple higher-risk programs. This one's 15 to get started in Bitcoin. This one's like 60, I think. And then, of course, Unicorn Ads is, $12, and then eBot mining's free. So with that, I'm sorry I went long. I was just so excited to get this out, and hopefully you watched the whole thing. And let's rock and roll. Let's be a team. Let's get involved. And reach out to me, PM me back on Facebook, and let's have some success. Okay? Talk to you guys later.